Okay, hi, Dr. K here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. So first of all, I guess I could get to where you could see me instead of just the screen here. But a little bit different. I've gotten on here and I've done some live streaming and whatnot. I'm having a hard time getting a connection, so I'm recording this and I will post it. But here's the deal. Today I'm talking about cameras, and the only one I cannot show you is the Mevo, which I'm using to record with now, and I'll have to demonstrate that at some other time. But this is the way I'm controlling the Mevo camera here, and I can take, and if you watch, I move that over and you get a different shot. I can slowly move it over here. You see my finger's still on the screen, but once I release it, it's going to start slowly panning across. And then I can, of course, expand my view however I want to do that. And pretty neat. Okay, I'll explain. Mevo, it's like a studio built in here. You can use it to live stream. And it'll also record on a SD card in 4K, which is what I'm doing now. So, but here is my old school, what I call my old school camera, even though it is a nice Sony camera. This thing is got a hard drive on it that just is hard to fill up. It's got a nice, wonderful zoom on it. I've used it for a long time, and it does an excellent job. So I never have to put a card in here. It's always, it's just got a ton of memory for most of my purposes. It's just a little bit to carry around, and I know a lot of people use their Canon, their Nikon and whatnot to vlog and record for their YouTube stuff. My favorite camera for YouTubing is my Hero 6. And I went ahead and bought this with the Karma drone, and I usually use it with this 3-axis gimbal it comes with, and record on this card, and the quality is just awesome. There's all kind of controls and settings you can use on this, which I'm not going to go into detail with. I'm just showing a variety of cameras, but you can do a wide angle, you can do a regular shot with it, you can take stills with it, and it's very compact. Even though it's a substantial camera, it's not a little lightweight job. It is substantial, and it does an excellent job. Now, my first gimbal camera, because I also have a DJI drone, and it does also an excellent job, and that is the Osmo, which I enjoy. You can put your tablet, most of these devices are controlled from a smartphone or a tablet. This one sits here, you connect it, and this is a real nice 3-axis gimbal. Let me get it straight. It does a real good job. I keep extra battery for this. The battery on the GoPro will last a lot longer. It's rechargeable without removing the battery from the gimbal. This one you have to remove the battery to charge it, and it doesn't last as long, but the quality is still excellent. So this was my first one that I got for filming, and I'm telling you, the quality is awesome with the Osmo. They now make one to where your smartphone will fit in here, and the same gimbal pretty much, except you're using it with your smartphone. And of course, this comes with a nice hard case. A couple of less expensive ones that I picked up. Let me dig those out of here if I can find them. Find the right pocket here. By the way, here's the batteries for the DJI. Like I said, they're charged separately. Let me show you some of my less expensive cameras that I've used, and I'm not going to complain about them. This is my original little action camera, and it's yeah, it's okay. It's not. I hardly ever use it anymore. This is a knockoff for a GoPro. It's not, of course, going to be near the quality, but as you see, it's basically the same size. It's a lot lighter in weight, uses the same card, and I've taken quite a few videos with that for 30 or 40 bucks. It's worth it for me to keep it around and use it for that purpose. This one, surprisingly enough, let's see what else I got in here hiding from me here. Okay, that's just the chargers. This little deal right here came with all kinds of little attachments and like a little tube and Air Pro Ion camera. I'm pretty pleased with this. Throughout the years I've been posting videos on YouTube, and this will work with a anyway, I've used this, I've got videos up, but I'm going to make a video using these different cameras, and I'm going to stitch it all together into one video so you can watch it. But this is another one of those little $40, $50 cameras. You could pay more for it, but that's how I charge forever, by the way. I don't have, I think, the SD card in there, so that's why the light is flashing, because there is no card in there. And power off. There we go. So I'm not displeased with this. One thing I like about it, if you want to use the GoPro on a regular tripod stand or thereabouts, you've got to get a special case for it to have the mounting screw. This comes built in with that, and it's a good little action camera. So I'm going to play with all these. I'm going to put the results on a video so they're all together. Now we've gotten into a new age of some neat photography, and I've actually, this is a Samsung. It works, and I'm no longer a Mac advocate, even though this is an iPad. My phones are Android. This works with Samsung, and it is a 360 camera, and I've got some videos up with that. I can't put this in the same video that I'm going to make with these other cameras, but they came out with this one. It does a great job. It does not stream. This one simply records to a card or to your phone or tablet. No, I think you've got to use a phone. There may be one tablet, but it's got to be a Samsung product for this to work. Then they came out with this model, which, as you see, has got less of a footprint, smaller. But the big thing with this latest version is that you can stream live with this. And at the Macy's Day Parade over the holidays, they actually used this camera in strategic locations along the parade route to stream in 360 the Macy's Day Parade. These are relatively inexpensive cameras, and I've used them at a lot of weddings and whatnot, and they're just really freaking neat. I can stream with this. I can stream with a Mevo, the camera that I'm using now, while I'm driving down the road. I don't need any other, outside of my phone or my tablet, I don't need any other devices. I use my own Wi-Fi, as it were, but I can stream live on location, driving down the road. I've done with this one, I've done I've done several weddings. I've walked through some parks, cemeteries, and whatnot, and streamed. Some of those videos are on my YouTube site as well. So this is the most used cameras. I would say my most used camera would be my Hero 6. I'm very impressed. Ease of use, nice gimbal. I've used this, and this is why I've got to get some better attachments, because I've actually used this riding my motorcycle and filming. You'll see those, a couple of short little videos, 10, 12 minutes. And before I invested in that, I was never too sure about the GoPros. They're very popular, but I'm always slow to move when things are just extremely popular. I'm always skeptical when they first come out, so I move a little bit slow and making sure any bugs are out of it, and I pay attention to the reviews. These I'm very happy with. In streaming with this, or even the Mevo, but the 360 especially, there's so much data that you're pumping through there to get that 360. You're not going to get 4K. You're not going to get the super quality streaming with this, but you get that 360, and it is not bad. In your YouTube settings, when you're watching anybody's video, you can go through and you can adjust the settings. The better the internet signal, Wi-Fi signal you have, the better quality you can bump it up to. But it's not going to be in 4K. You get it close, but it's not going to be. This I do not stream with. I'm not saying I can't rig it up to stream with it, but I don't. And by the time I post what I've recorded with this is super good quality, the Hero 6. As a backup, the little inexpensive $30, $40 GoPro knockoff, they're all over the internet. Amazon.com's got all kind of them. And these things come with a little bag just full of little attachments, and I'm not disappointed in my money there. You can set this, you'll get different angles, and you're just not going to get the super quality you're going to get with the Hero 6 clearly. For quality on this level, these right here, the Hero 6, the Ion, for recording to the card instead of streaming, either one of these Samsungs looks good. Of course, the Sony camcorder is very good quality. So all these are. These other ones are much less quality, and I'm going to put up clips and stitch them together in one video to share at some point. So there you go. I just wanted to share that with you, and hope everybody's having a great day. It's raining here in Central Alabama, and got wedding coming up, rehearsal tomorrow, wedding on Saturday, and always something to do here in the world of RAM. So thank you for joining me. Let's play with this just another minute here. So you see me take my finger and move that, but what you're watching has not changed. But when I take my hands off, watch. And the longer that I hold my finger on the tablet, the slower it's going to pan in, zoom in. Now, I will take my finger, and you can see me right now. I'm going to move this over here, and it don't matter how much I move this around. What makes the difference is where I end up and how long I hold my finger there. And I will take it off. You'll see it will be slow pan. And it didn't zigzag around like you actually saw me do that. And now I can take and I can just simply do that. You got me. You see it adjust to the light that's around me. I can do that. And I can, if I move it quick, look how fast it moves. So I can set up different points. If I've got 2 or 3 people sitting around talking, I can focus in on their faces. It's me, I'm chatting away with somebody. I want to show you something on right there. Focus in more on that. And I can shrink that down to get even a little closer shot with those devices. And I can come back here and I can say, thank you. Please hit the like button, hopefully up. Subscribe to my channel. There's all kind of neat stuff I put on there constantly. Not just weddings. It started out with a lot of weddings, but there's all kind of neat stuff. And share on the social media and whatnot. Help an old man out here to do something in his life besides be a grouchy old man. When I'm active, I feel a lot better. You don't want me to be grouchy, do you? Really? Come on, be nice. All right. Take care.
Testing 1, 2. I am testing this to see how it does. So let me import these. Just let's go ahead and import all these. It says, does that say Mevo? Is that Mevo? Okay, let's try this. But anyway, I think that now this card is working. That other little card, for some reason, was not working. So I think now I have got this little ion camera working. Bing, 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 bing. And there you go. I don't think that came in there. All right.